What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome back to another video on the channel. So guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about the FIFA 19 beta, and I've been going through YouTube and loads of people have just been making these beta rants, and I've watched some of them, I've seen what they're about, and I kind of want to give my own take on it. This year I wasn't invited, unfortunately, but the previous 2 years I've been on holiday, so I didn't even get to play the FIFA 17 and the FIFA 18 beta, which kind of sucks for me this year, but that's how it is at the end of the day. There's some people who have played 3,000 plus games who just haven't been invited since for ages. But I'm just gonna give you guys my opinions. But before I even do that, we have to realize we can make as many videos as we like. If it doesn't affect EA, the amount of money they're making a year, if they don't see the amount of FIFA points spent on the game dipping tremendously, if they don't see their game sales decreasing at a rapid rate for FIFA 19, nothing's gonna change for 19 or FIFA 20, so what the biggest thing you can do is, I'm obviously gonna buy the game, and a lot of you guys are gonna buy the game as well. There's no competition for EA really, and we all love the sport of football, so we want to play the video game, football video game, and FIFA, PES are years behind. They're nowhere near where EA are at with graphics, with gameplay and everything. So FIFA 19, they trump the market. EA have they're just dominating the football game market, and that's how it is, and that's how we have to accept it until we have another brand or something come up and make a football game, or PES. I've just got no hope for PES at the moment, but fortunately that's how it is. Maybe they can prove me wrong, but FIFA are just ahead of PES by at least a couple of years. So with the FIFA 19 beta, even when I was looking at the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team, the reveal, I wasn't too flattered, I wasn't too blown away, guys. I think this year they haven't brought a lot back in. They brought these new icons. I'm not 100% happy with all the icons, yeah, Lampard and Gerrard are great, Raul's great, but there's nothing which I'm too I'm absolutely excited for that. The icon list last year, Thierry Henry and R9 Ronaldo, I was I'm so gassed this year. Ronaldinho as well. The icon list for FIFA 18, absolutely immense, and that's what it was. We had so many great icons which loads of people grew up watching, and loads of lovers of football. They're probably the best, some of the best players in the game who have ever stepped foot on the pitch. So first of all, let's talk about how they invited people. So they just send them out randomly, so you can be a guy who's played 100 games or maybe even less throughout the whole of FIFA Ultimate Team, and people still getting invited to the beta. Really, EA? You want people to give you feedback? That isn't even the casual. I don't think the casual would play 100. Do you guys think the casual would play 100 games throughout the course of the whole year? If you're playing FIFA for, let's say, a couple of hours a week, that's what I'd say the casual would. That's what I think of the casual as. Someone who doesn't play FUT Champs, just hops onto FIFA before they go to sleep every night for an hour or two. That's, in my opinion, that's what the casual is. What I think the hardcore is are the people who spend 5, 6, 7 hours a day on the game. I wouldn't say someone who spends an hour or two on the game is a hardcore fan, especially at the beginning of the game. That's what I think, and that's very subjective what the hardcore player is to a load of people. But people who are playing 5,000 games plus, let's not even take pros, people who invested time into the game, had the most playing hours, some of these guys haven't been invited. And you know, I've been lucky enough to be invited twice. Look, I've played over 1,000 games in FIFA 18 and, well, FIFA 17, FIFA 16, I played quite a lot of games. So I probably haven't had a FIFA where I've played less than 900 games, in my opinion, you know. I don't think there's been a FIFA where I played less than 900 games, you know. Last FIFA I played near enough 2,000 games. It was way over 1,000. I had over 1,000 wins, and this FIFA I'm getting closer to 1,000 wins, and I've played over 1,000 games this FIFA, you know. People who shouldn't be really getting invited to the beta. Look, EA want feedback. The people who are gonna give you the best feedback are the people who care the most about the game, and the people who care the most about the game are the people who spend the most amount of hours on the game. It's just common sense, EA, and I really don't understand what they're doing with the way they're inviting people to the beta. How is this process working? They really need to rethink all of that. I don't know who's handing out these codes, I really don't, but they really need to fix up. They really do. Ultimate Team. So we have Foot Division Rivals, which, look, at Foot Division Rivals, I'm worried by some of these rewards. If the rewards I'm seeing on some of these screenshots are true, it's an absolute joke. We're just at the same place as this year, but we have it in pack form. We don't have guaranteed coins. So I'm just worried for Foot Division Rivals and the reward system, because if you're winning Div 1 and getting a mega pack, if you're finishing your high up in Div 1 and you're getting a mega pack, that's an absolute joke. A mega pack and a premium gold players pack. If you're getting that, really, I'm not even gonna bother with Foot Division Rivals if the rewards are that bad. It's just an absolute joke. What else have we got? What other features have we got? We've got the weekend league qualification. That's the only good thing I'm getting out of Ultimate Team, that you can choose when you want to enter weekend league, and you don't have to win loads of games, 4 games in a row, and win the DKT to get into the weekend league, or win Div 2, or remain in Division 1. You know, I think that's good, because it's going to allow more people to be in Foot Champs, so it would be less stressful games for the people who just play FIFA for fun, if you get what I mean. They take it a bit more seriously. Maybe they'll play 10-15 games of Champs. All of their games won't be against amazing players, you know. It just makes it easier, and it gives the people who haven't had the opportunity to play in Foot Champs to play. Because I've seen some people who have matched up against the same person. There's some regions where people just match up against each other every couple of games, and that's a joke. That shouldn't be on. So it will widen the amount of people actually participating in Foot Champions every single week, which is a good thing. I give EA a thumbs up for that. The new tactics thing is something small, but it's something good, you know. I don't have to pause the game whenever I want to change formation, because sometimes, you know, I would rather play the 4-1-2-1-2 bracket too, but I'm just like, sometimes I'm in the 4-3-2-1, I just can't be bothered to pause it. I'm just gonna keep playing, because as much as, you know, you need to pause, sometimes pausing can just be a nuisance. Like, you just can't be bothered to pause the game, and every single game it gets repetitive. Like once or twice, maybe even a couple times, it's okay. But if you're doing that for straight 40 games and you're pausing the game, it just gets a bit annoying after some time. Career mode, I've got no words. So for career mode, lucky I'm not a huge fan of career mode. I know that if I didn't have online, and because before I had online, career mode was a huge thing. It's pretty much the thing I played on FIFA. For the offline guys, it's not looking good. The biggest thing they've got is Champions League and Europa League licensing. That's the big thing they said they're bringing to Ultimate Team, to career mode. And come on, you've had a whole year and you've done pretty much nothing. Even going towards Ultimate Team, they've had a whole year. You know, we still can't list multiple consumables at one time, and it's not even a fact of, you know, we need to get loads of people supporting this, because there's some YouTubers who have gone to these EA reps and told them to their face this is what they need. I wonder what these devs and stuff are saying to them. Probably saying, oh, okay, with a smile, and doing nothing about it. Are we not important to EA, really? It takes the absolute piss. It's just an absolute joke. Like, it's really stressing me out. Now, this wasn't really meant to be a rant, but that's what it's turned out to be. And the beta, it isn't looking good at all from what I've heard, from the clips I've seen. There's some people who are so stupid and just, they're so ignorant. Some of the people EA have invited to this beta, what they're doing is going on they're uploading pack openings on the FIFA 19 beta. They're uploading gameplay of the FIFA 19 beta onto YouTube, and they think nothing will happen for it. They just think it's fine that they're allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. It's a closed beta for a reason. It baffles me, it really does. And the thing is, some of these videos are on YouTube and EA haven't even taken them down yet. It's an absolute joke. All I can do is laugh at it. And don't even get me started on pro clubs, because nothing's been done about clubs as well. EA have given the middle finger to the whole clubs community, and they've said there's so much potential to make money from clubs, and I've said before how they can do that, so I'm not even going to get into that. But really, you've had a whole year and you've brought nothing new to pro clubs. If pro clubs is the funnest game mode on the whole of FIFA, scrap Ultimate Team. If EA put the same amount of effort into pro clubs as they did as Ultimate Team, what you're going to see is they can change pro clubs into a money making thing. But in my opinion, more people would play pro clubs than Ultimate Team, because it's fun. I can play with my friends. I can play 11v11s, and you get the real experience of what it actually is like playing on the pitch, because you only control yourself, and it's the chemistry you have with other people and teammates on the pitch. You know, everyone has to have a good game, and you just get more of a realistic effect, and rather than only controlling one player and having 10 other players controlled by the AI. I think that 11v11 clubs will be much more interesting to watch. You're going to get much more people in EA streams if they did 11v11 competitive clubs, and they've got the capital to do that. Don't tell me they haven't got enough money to do that, because they have. You know, if they have a stadium or an arena and they have 11v11 clubs, they can do that. They've got enough money, FIFA points. There's people spending like, they must make millions from FIFA points. That's where they're making most of their revenue throughout the year. They've got so much money, they can actually do that, but yet again, they don't do anything about it. And I really want to know what some of these guys higher up at EA are doing. I really want to get a look at what's going on. The only thing I'm really hopeful for, and I think we're going to get let down again, is SBCs. We just want I want live content. I want new SBCs on the game every single day. That's what I want. You know, I want new packs, I want new SBCs, I want new cards in the game every single day. You know, I just want these new SBCs. I think during the Christmas SBCs, they brought out a new SBC for Christmas every single day. Why can't they do that throughout the whole year? They've got enough people working for them. They can do that, you know. I understand it can be tough thinking about an SBC, and you have to take, you know, what's it going to do to the foot market, the cost of the SBC, how hard are we going to make this SBC? Because if EA screw up and put a really amazing card on the market, and they put the requirements very cheap, it can mess up the whole market. So I understand where they're coming from on that aspect, but come on, you're I'm not even sure if they're a $1 billion company, but they must be a $1 billion company, and you're not bringing out new stuff. Like, the live content is absolutely, it's disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful when you compare FIFA to other titles, other games. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video. That's my take on it, and that's my opinions. But like I said, until people stop buying FIFA points, and people stop buying FIFA points, then nothing's gonna change. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.